Hi guys, so today's video is going to be all about the new, drum roll please, just kidding. Today's video is going to be all about the new Anastasia foundation, liquid liner, and loose powder. I'm super excited to try this out. I'm going to be doing a test, like a wear test for you guys and checking back in with you, seeing how it holds up, seeing how I like it, and going through the claims, like on the website. I'm gonna go through all the claims and see if that's true by the end of the night. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm gonna review is the foundation. Since I'm gonna do my base first today, I'm not gonna really do much to my eyes, just liner. I ordered mine online. I saw it already, I peeked into it, and it looks a little dark, but it's fine, I'll make it work. So yeah, I got the color 300C, which online it describes it as a medium coverage liquid foundation in a luminous finish. 300C is a light to medium skin with a cool golden undertone. It's a water-resistant liquid foundation that creates a luminous natural finish. The Radiant formula delivers long-wearing medium coverage, yet still feels weightless and looks ultra fresh. This is the coverage you have been waiting for. Luminous foundation. Looks great on its own. There's no need to set with powder. Available in 50 completely natural shades. It says it blurs imperfections. Oh, and the price point is... So this was $38 for, what is this? 1 ounce. Normal size as far as an ounce. That's usually what most foundations come in. The price point, in my opinion, it's not too bad. It's not too up there. It's not too high up like Hourglass or NARS. That's like 50 something. This is kind of like the sweet spot in the middle. Now I do use drugstore like all day during the week because I just go to work and I'm not like really trying to impress anybody at work, you know? So my everyday foundation is like $7. So this would be, I would say obviously a higher end price point, but it's still like a affordable price point. This is what the packaging looks like. Anastasia, it says foundation right over here. I personally, I'm not too fond of this big old font right here. Like it just, in my opinion, it doesn't look like high end, but this looks nice. Anyways, and best part, it comes with a pump. Sorry, I didn't use it on my face, I just tested it to see the color. Like I said, I sneak peeked already, but I'm really happy that it comes with a pump. Like, that's a huge plus in my book. I'm actually not gonna apply primer today. I usually always apply primer. That's a lie. I don't always apply a primer. It really just depends. But since, for the sake of this video, I want to wear it without any primer. Because like I said, sometimes I don't wear primer, sometimes I forget I wear primer, and my other foundations last really well. I'm gonna be going in with a sponge for this, just because that's how I apply all of my foundations. I always use a sponge. So this is the Real Techniques sponge. Oh, I forgot to mention, it is vegan and cruelty free, which that's awesome for, you know, it allows a lot more people to use it, a bigger demographic to use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 1 pump first. I usually use way more than this, so I'm just gonna kind of work it through. So like I said, this shade is a little bit warmer than I personally would have loved, but I think it'll work. I'm gonna go in with 1 more pump. Like I said, I'm going in like if this was my foundation routine always. So no primer, just going straight in. This already looks like I'm gonna put more. I already know I'm gonna put way more. So I've dotted it onto my skin already, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out with my Real Techniques foundation. With my Real Techniques sponge, and wow. I mean, I did put 2 pumps, but so far, that has really nice coverage. I'm impressed. It's luminous, for sure. I didn't even mention my skin type, wow. So I have combination skin. I get oily in my T-zone really bad, but the rest of like my face and have like little spots and stuff that I get a little dry. But for the most part, I am combination, a little bit more on the oily side. So that's what that's what 2 pumps on me looks like. I haven't put anything up here, so I'm gonna go in with more, like I said. I'm going in, I'm not being shy with this. I'm gonna take it up on my forehead now. You know what, the color is not too bad. Like as far as me matching it just from online. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I see that it is pretty dang luminous. But I like a luminous finish. I just wish I didn't get so oily, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna go in with another layer now. I already did 1 layer. It's a medium coverage for sure, but I like full coverage, so I'm gonna build it up now. Wow. Yo, that coverage though, yeah. For sure when you build it up, it gives you a good full coverage, and I really like that. So far, looks pretty good, especially without a primer. I hope you guys can see. So now I'm actually gonna just conceal, so I'm gonna, I'll do that off camera. I'm just gonna use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer like always, because that's my next step that I usually do. So now I'm gonna move on to the powder. Let's go ahead and read the claims on this. So there's 5 colors that the loose powder comes in. I got the shade Vanilla, but this retails for $36, so that's a little pricey. So the loose setting powder perfects, brightens, and sets makeup in place with ease. This lightweight superfine powder formula goes on smoothly as it absorbs oils, minimizes shine, and leaves you with a flawless matte finish. Oh, available in 4 natural toned shades and 1 universal translucent powder shade. This silky formula gives the complexion a seamless, soft focus effect, blurs the look of imperfections, and extends the wear of your makeup. One thing I want to know, when I saw this in store, I was like, that's a big mama. Like, that's, I don't know if you guys can see how big it is, but it's big. Like, way bigger than Laura Mercier or any of those, you know, packaging ones. So I was like, ooh, but don't let it fool you. This only has 0.9 ounces. So a little bit less than like other powders. I know the Laura Mercier is like an ounce. So this has just a little bit less. I always apply my setting powder with a sponge. I know they were doing it with the brush, but I personally just prefer the sponge. One thing I want to note, usually by now I would have gotten a little bit of creasing in my forehead because I do have wrinkles there, and then I would have gotten a lot of creasing here. It's a little bit creasy, but not as much as normal, but I'm really surprised up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my forehead, under eyes, and smile lines with this powder. I'm gonna brush this off and let's see how this looks. So that definitely mattified a lot. I'm gonna leave this. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if I'm not happy with the color. I think it's the color that's throwing me off, honestly, but other than that, it feels really light. That I will give it. It feels like nothing's on my face. So I'll give it that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face like I normally would, and I'll be back and let you guys know how everything applied, if there is a difference. So I'll be back. Alright, so I finished the rest of my complexion off of camera. I also did my brows and my shadow. I just really quickly popped some shadow into the crease because I always have to have something on my crease or lids or anything like that for when I wear liner. It's just personal preference. So I'm excited to try this eyeliner because it's really hard for me. I'm like really picky with eyeliners. big time, like really, really picky. My eyes water a lot. I have hooded eyes, so it transfers a lot all the time. Like I've only found 2 eyeliners that I like that don't like, they don't flake, they don't come off when my eye starts running, it doesn't transfer, and that's the NYX liquid eyeliner, the matte liquid liner, I think that's what it's called, and then the NYC, but that one's long gone, it's discontinued, so that's why I use the NYX one now. I also like a brush versus felt tip, so I'm very curious to see how this baby works, because this is a felt tip, but let me show you before I get ahead of myself. This is what the eyeliner looks like. I believe this is vegan and cruelty-free as well. Yep. So it says the liquid liner is a waterproof, highly pigmented, true black matte liquid eyeliner that glides on evenly and delivers precise lines with ease. Featuring a soft felt tip precision applicator, this liner lets you flawlessly create any eye makeup look you desire. From sharp, thin lines to dramatic bold lines without skipping or running. So that's the claims. It says it's waterproof, so I have really watery eyelids. I know it's not gonna like stay on if my eyes are like tearing up like crazy, but I'm expecting it not to run or flake if it's claiming to be waterproof once my eyes do tear up a little bit. So let's go ahead and open this baby up. I'm scared I'm gonna get on my face. So that's what that looks like. It is a felt tip, like I said. I'm so used to brush tips. I have foundation on that one. That's fine. So let's go ahead and just swatch test. I hope it's in focus. So yeah, I can see how you can make like precise lines or thicker lines. I haven't done liner in a really long time, so let's hope this goes well. Let's hope I don't turn this into like Amy Winehouse liner, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what I'm going for today. A lot of product I notice comes off the bat. It makes me a little nervous. Hopefully I get this all in frame. Right off the bat. I haven't dipped back in. I'm gonna now slowly start creating the shape I want. So I noticed the actual felt tip is pretty stiff. This is why I prefer brush tips. Okay, so off my first impression, just creating this wing, maybe it's because I'm not used to felt tip applicators. I prefer a brush tip just because I like I just love how brush tips apply. I kind of had to get used to this one. But overall, it was buildable. Like it didn't flake or anything like that. Just, you know, it didn't flake or anything when I was building it up because I had to go back and forth quite a bit. I think it's just me getting used to the liner, honestly. It did kind of like transfer down here a little bit and it was harder for me to get like a flick, but I think that's once again just me needing to practice a little bit more with it. Yeah, ignore my hair, I need to do it, I'm in a rush, but I just wanted to come on here real quickly about the liner. As you can see, it got a lot thicker because I was trying to make them even, but overall, it took me a while, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a while to get used to the felt tip. Like I said, I'm a huge lover of brush tip. This was a felt tip, but besides the point of it taking me a while to get used to, I think that's just on me. I think I'm gonna just have to practice with it and find ways that I like. It's a really matte eyeliner. Like, it's such a dark black eyeliner and it's matte. I just hope it lasts. There might be a little bit of shininess because of my lash glue, but like, wow. So far, I like it. As far as the skin, it's looking good. The color could be better, not gonna lie. It looks a little bit cool toned for sure. But other than that, like, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna set it with my Morphe setting spray because that's what I always do with all my foundations. But overall, so far, it feels lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have much. Honestly, like my smile lines would have been caking already because those cake up like really easily if it's just like a decent foundation. All right, so I will check back in with you guys in a bit. It is 4:04 right now, 4:04 p.m. I'm gonna go to a comedy show and possibly the fair after. I don't know yet exactly what I'm gonna do, but point is I'm gonna be wearing this out and about for a while, so I will check back with you guys. Hey guys, so I'm updating you. It's 7:30, so that means it's been 4, 5, 6, like 3 hours and 30 minutes. So it's been 3 hours and 30 minutes since I last applied the foundation and liner. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if that what happened and I just missed it like when I applied it or what, but also there's a spot here that's like a dark spot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's the eyeliner or what happened there, but yes, the foundation. How does the foundation look, Joe? Flawless. How does my foundation look? Flawless. Yeah, so the actual complexion looks really good. Like, it's looking a little dewy. I mean, it's only been 3 hours and 30 minutes, so it hasn't been that long. But overall, it looks really nice. The only thing is, yes, my smile lines have creased up, but like I said, that's normal. So I'll see you guys. All right, so I'm back and it is 12:28, so it's been about 8 hours and 30 minutes. I'm really tired. It's late. I usually go to sleep super early, but yeah, just wanted to update you guys. And the final update for today is this is what it's looking like. The eyeliner did transfer to my crease a little bit, but I mean, honestly, the only one that hasn't is the NYX, so it has high expectations. But besides that, I do like it. It stayed in place, especially out here. This would have usually already been off. Foundation, it's oily for sure. I'm looking a little oily. The whole nose area is gone. I don't know if you can see, because on my monitor I can see it. It's all red and then the rest is still foundation. Down here by the cheeks, it's kind of rubbed off as well. Smile lines honestly aren't bad at all. I just kind of like tapped it like this throughout the day and they don't really come back, so that's awesome. It feels really lightweight. I really like that about the foundation. But other than that, it's not that long wearing. Yeah, anything else? The powder, it's kind of hard to not love it. I mean, it didn't crease up or anything like that, so that's awesome. One more thing about the eyeliner, it did transfer down here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that happens often because my eyes, I don't know, I squint my eyes a lot, I guess. I don't know, but that's really common. But yeah, once again, sorry if my eyes are super red. I'm tired. I don't usually sleep this late. I drank a little bit tonight, so, you know. I guess the question would be if I would repurchase any of these products, and honestly, probably not. Maybe the eyeliner, I have to keep like messing with it and, you know, see how it lasts in different situations, but that's the only thing I might repurchase. Everything else I probably would not repurchase. I've tried better foundations that will last longer. All right, and that wraps it up. So don't forget to like this video if you found it a little helpful, and also don't forget to subscribe. All right, I'm out. I'm tired. It's time for this grandma to go to sleep.